Welcome to the Job Analysis Questionnaire training for the entry-level firefighter position. This presentation is designed to aid in the effective administration and completion of the Job Analysis Questionnaire created for the New Jersey Civil Service Commission. The goal of the Job Analysis Questionnaire is data collection in order to define the firefighter position in regards to job tasks, both tactical and non-tactical, equipment and tool usage, physical tasks, cognitive and physical abilities, skills, knowledge areas, and other characteristics or work styles. The results of this job analysis questionnaire will aid in the development and validation of a new entry-level selection process. This current presentation is intended to outline the Job Analysis Questionnaire administration as well as completion process. Please feel free to pause this presentation at any time should you need more time completing any of the sections. A few words about the JAQ. The estimated completion time is approximately 2 hours, however there is no time limit for completing this JAQ, and an individual may use as much time as they feel necessary. We just ask that subject matter experts remain focused and diligent in completing the JAQ, and that a quiet environment is maintained and provided so SMEs are able to concentrate. Now moving on to the role of the subject matter expert. The subject matter expert will provide expert opinion regarding the entry-level firefighter position, as well as ratings of the various job tasks, knowledge areas, skills, abilities, and other characteristics of the job. The responses from subject matter experts will aid in developing a comprehensive job description. To begin completing the JAQ, several items are first needed. The first being an actual JAQ booklet. The second are 2 double-sided answer sheets numbered from 1 to 337. And lastly, a pen or pencil to fill out your response choices. To begin the JAQ, please fill in your personal information on your answer sheet, starting with your last name, first name, and middle initial. After you have done so, please fill in the last 4 digits of your Social Security number, which will serve as the unique ID number. Please do so now. Next, please choose your rank, which is your current rank in your department, along with your tenure, which is the current number of years you spent in your department, along with the rank tenure, which is the number of years you spent in your current rank or position. Next, locate the ethnicity variable and select either a 1 for Hispanic or Latino or 2 for not Hispanic or Latino. Then locate the race variable and select your self-identified race from below. If you identify as 2 or more races, please select all that apply from the box to the right. Next, please select your educational level from the box on the right. And finally, check your self-identified gender by either selecting a 1 for male or 2 for female in the gender variable box. After filling out your demographic information, the rest of the JQ is divided into 2 chapters. Chapter 1 primarily deals with tactical and non-tactical job tasks, physical tasks, as well as equipment and tool usage. Chapter 2 deals with cognitive, physical abilities, skills, and other characteristics and knowledge areas. As was mentioned previously, all your responses will be recorded on the 2 provided answer sheets. Please do not attempt to record any responses in the JQ booklet, as these will not be checked. Certain chapters and sections utilize different rating scales. You will not have the same rating scale for every chapter. Anytime a new rating scale will be used, it will be thoroughly explained in the instructions section that will immediately precede the new scale. We will now go into further detail concerning each individual scale. The first scale on the JQ is a not applicable rating scale. Please turn to approximately page 6 of the JQ booklet. The page should be numbered 2 in the bottom left-hand corner. Please examine task statement number 1. The not applicable rating scale asks individuals to bubble in NA if the task statement or knowledge, skill, or other ability is not applicable to the entry-level firefighter position. If you mark NA for any statement, do not provide a rating for any other scale. We will review the first task statement together. The first task statement is accurately take incoming calls or information from the dispatcher regarding alarms. Is this task statement applicable for an entry-level firefighter? If yes, do not bubble in the NA circle on your answer sheet. If the task statement is not applicable, go ahead and mark the bubble labeled NA. Remember, if you bubbled in the NA field for task statement number 1, you must not bubble in any other field for that task statement. The next scale on the JQ is a frequency scale. Next, ask yourself how frequently does an entry-level firefighter need to complete the respective task statement according to the scale below. Fill in the appropriate oval underneath the column titled Frequency, as seen in the blue square box below. Consider the first task statement again. How often does an entry-level firefighter accurately take incoming calls or information from the dispatcher regarding alarms? Use the scale above to provide the best approximation. The next scale on the JQ is an importance scale which estimates importance. Ask yourself, how important is the task in comparison to all tasks that entry-level firefighters are expected to perform? Fill in the appropriate oval underneath the column title labeled Importance, as shown below in the blue rectangular box. Consider the first task statement again. Accurately take incoming calls or information from the dispatcher regarding alarms. Use the scale above to provide the best approximation of the importance of this statement and mark that on your JQ answer sheet now. The next scale on the JQ is a required upon active duty scale. Please provide ratings on whether the required task or knowledge is required on the first day of active duty after academy training has been completed. Please consider task statement 1 again. Accurately take incoming calls or information from the dispatcher regarding alarms. Please mark a yes if this activity is performed immediately upon the first day of active duty, or no if this is not required to be performed on the first day of active duty. Please make your rating on your answer sheet now under the RUAD box as shown below. The next scale on the JQ is the Better Performance Scale, which asks individuals to provide ratings on whether the possession of more of a knowledge, skill, or other ability would lead to better job performance. The Better Performance Scale is first utilized on the Job Analysis Questionnaire for item number 272. Please turn to page 20 of the JQ to view item number 272. This item reads, Deductive Reasoning, the ability to apply general rules to specific problems to produce answers that make sense. Now, consider whether having more deductive reasoning would lead to better job performance. If you believe it will, mark Y for yes. If you believe more deductive reasoning would not lead to better job performance, mark N for no. Please make your rating on your JQ answer sheet now. The last scale on the JQ is a reference versus recall scale. This scale asks, while in the context of being on the job, whether you must recall the knowledge area from memory or are you able to refer to the source material. This scale is only used for the knowledge importance rating section. To illustrate, consider task number 332 on page 26 of the JQ. This statement reads, Knowledge of motor vehicle rules and regulations. Please take a minute and utilize the reference versus recall scale provided above to give a rating for this statement, and in the designated area marked reference versus recall outlined in the blue rectangle, please provide that rating now. When finished filling out your JQ, please place your 2 completed answer sheets inside your JQ booklet and return your JQ to the designated department representative. Your participation means a lot to us. We sincerely thank you for taking the time out of your schedule to complete this job analysis questionnaire, as the results will be critical for the development of an effective entry-level firefighter selection process.